Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, Steven744, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U, being emulated with the cemu emulator. So here, in the last video, or the way we started it off is I completed the entire tutorial, beginning of the game. So last episode I completed it, and now we are in the Twilight Realm, and we are now Wolf Link. And here's where we meet Midna. I found you. Ooh, aren't you scary? Hee hee, are you sure you want to be doing that, snarling and glaring at me? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you if you were nice. Hee hee, that's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? Oops, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast, hee hee. There, you be a good boy and calm down, no need to bite. And she sets us free. You look kinda surprised, hee hee hee. So I bet you're wondering, where exactly are we? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you, Ehe. But yeah, Midna's an interesting character. She's considered one of the best companions in all the Zelda games. So now we're playing as Wolf Link, and Wolf Link's mechanics are a little bit different, but here we can go ahead and dig real quick. And that's one of the things Wolf Link can do. Wolf Link can dig into certain areas to get through things. And he can also dig up, like, rupees and all that. I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. That's so mean. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. She just grabs his ear. It's so mean. If you need anything from me, just press L to give me a sign. So, are we all clear? Good, now get on moving. She basically is abusing me, man. I don't like being abused, you know? Abuse is bad, but one of the things that you can actually do, though, as Wolf Link, is you can dash like that. Right here, what you can do is you can go in and bite this. And so, with Wolf Link, there's some areas you can actually bite. Hooks and all that. Also, Midna later in the game will help you jump to higher heights, but not at this point in the game just yet. Another cool thing is the senses. Oh well, Ehe. When I see something interesting, you're a beast, remember? Press X to hone your senses and all that. So, basically, by doing this, what we can do is we can see spirits that are in the Twilight Realm, and we can see what they're saying. So that's really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and go this way. I forgot how good this game looks, because earlier I downloaded a texture pack for the GameCube version and was emulating it on Dolphin, and it looks really good, but dang, but I just forgot how much better the HD remake on the Wii U looks. But it's also because I think I have really good graphics packs on this emulator as well. Go ahead and destroy that, just get a rupee. But yeah, we're now in the Twilight Realm, and Link was mysteriously turned into a wolf. I doubt you're used to your new body yet, so I'll just tell you. Okay. So for some of the tutorial dialogue, I'm actually gonna skip over it. But once it becomes more important to the story, I'm gonna definitely read a lot more of Midna's dialogue once it becomes story important. So I'm gonna come over here, bite on that, and that'll open up the water well. It's a little weird what they make you do here. So they make you do this so that you come over here, and so you can go through the water. Now, oh yeah, I have to be careful of that. I forgot. When the water's high like this, you can't attack creatures in the water. But we'll actually hear it. Okay, we'll actually hear it makes sense to make us go through here. It's because oh yeah, senses, because that's how you get through the nails, but we are going to have to lower it here in a second. So right over here, Midna is like, wants us to find our way over here ourselves, and what you want to do is come over here. Here, let me see if there's, okay, there's nothing there, I forgot. Okay, so you want to come over to this. Once you get close enough to it, you want to bite it. Or actually, that's actually the wrong one. I was talking about this one, but that one's also, but that one you can fight another enemy, which is good to do sometimes because it's nice to get like rupees and all that from them, right? I'm going to fight these things. Hey, you guys. Hey, you. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to do that. I know, right? I'm trying to look all professional. Look how much I'm screwing this one up. But at least I can attack them now. Alright. Come on. Let me bite this. Alright, but anyways, you want to keep it like this. I remember when I first played Twilight Princess, I came over here and I kept like moving. I kept like locking this and unlocking it. It's like, no. Don't do that. What you want to do is, okay, hold up. There we go. But no, what you want to end up doing is you just want to keep it down like this. Also, it's not necessarily a bad idea. Oh yeah, another thing you can do though is if you keep it raised, you can kind of come over here and explore some areas over there. But if you just kind of want to get out of here as quickly as possible, which I'll go ahead and do, because at this point in the game we're not getting, we don't really have many pieces of heart or anything like that just yet, so we can't really upgrade our health that much. It's also good to use your senses. It's good to kind of like read this dialogue a bit. Midna actually, I think, actually scolds you a little bit if you don't do it, or she's like, hey, remember to press this, because to do this. But she also, I think, does it even if you don't do it, but we'll see. Ihi. Did the detour tire you out, little wolf? By the way, are you using X to hone your senses like you should? Well, dude. I like how she treats me like a dog, because I'm basically her pet. She's so mean. Well, she's mean in the beginning of the game. She actually gets a lot better later on. Like, and really she's mostly teasing us. Midna's actually a really good character, and she has a really good story. I'm not gonna spoil too much about her story at this point in the Let's Play. That'll come a lot later, because for people who haven't played Twilight Princess and they don't want the stories to get spoiled, or for people who they don't want the story to be spoiled before this, like really not that far into a Let's Play, I'll kind of shut up about it for now. Go ahead and attack that. And so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to lightly, very carefully get on this rope, and now I can cross over it a little more. And this is how you get up here. And yeah, anytime the L button appears, or if you're playing the GameCube version, it'll be the... If you're playing the GameCube version, it's going to be the... Or if you're playing the GameCube version, I think it's the R button. I forget which one it is, but... No, the GameCube version, it's the Z button. Yeah, in the GameCube version, it's the Z button. So, if you're playing the GameCube version, the C and the Z button comes up. If you're playing this one, and the L button comes up. And if you're playing the Wii version, and I think it's... Which one comes up? It's... I think one of the... I think it's one of the D-pad buttons comes up, and it has Midna's signal on it, and you're near an area that's going to be that you can't jump for. Once you call her, she will come up, and then she'll kind of wave her weird imaginary hand over, and then you can just jump by pressing the A button, and it's the A button for all versions of the game. Alright, here we are. Now we're right outside here, and if you guys can't already tell, this is indeed Hyrule Castle. We are in the land of Hyrule, which technically Link's never been here until now, but unfortunately he's in it while the land is covered in Twilight. So his first experience in Hyrule, he himself is turned into a wolf, and the land is covered in Twilight. And then here's another spirit right here. You do have to talk to the spirit for this part specifically, because he tells you where you are, so that's how you find out that you're in Hyrule Castle. Well, you don't have to do it for progression, but for yourself, like it's how you know that you're in Hyrule Castle. But now that we're here, there are going to be birds that are going to attack us. If they come down, you just want to kind of jump at them, but they have to be down low enough for you to do it. Come on. There you go. Alright. Alright, got another one right here. Unfortunately, like you can kind of skip over them, but they can get in your way, so it's just best to take them out whenever you can. Alright. So now what I'm gonna... Alright, so right here, we need Midna again. Yeah, you need Midna a lot when you're Wolf Link. Midna is that's when Midna is actually most helpful, because Midna's most helpful when you're Wolf Link. The reason why is because she helps you with a lot of things. So she kind of rides on your back, and the reason why she does that is so really Midna was originally a character created by Miyamoto because he thought just looking at Wolf Link's back all the time was just boring, so he wanted you to be able to like look. He wanted you to kind of be able to look at something, so he made Midna for that, but Midna eventually got a much bigger role. But anyways, we're going to go right in here to this room, and we're going to meet a very important character. You guys probably already know who this is. Midna. Ehe, you remembered my name. What an honor for me. So this is the one for whom you were searching. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. You were imprisoned. I am sorry. Poor thing. He has no idea where this is or what's happened. So don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess, Ishi. Except she's not the actual Twilight Princess. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows, ruled by creatures who shun the light. And as we can see, yep, there's Princess Zelda and a bunch of her guards. They're preparing for their castle to be attacked. As you can see, Zelda's even got a sword of her own. Zelda looks really, like, her hair is really dark in this game. It just looks really dark. But this is, like, a more realistic looking Zelda game. That's kind of what the graphics of this game were praised for. Ugh. Sorry for the yawn. And here is the King of the Twilight. It is time for you to choose surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? Man, poor Zelda. Oh, there's the god. I think, is that the goddess? I think it is. I don't know. I haven't completed Skyward Sword. This game came out before Skyward Sword. The original Twilight Princess came out before Skyward Sword. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without light, the people became as spirits. Within the twilight, they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear of a nameless evil. That's really sad. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. Uh-oh, we all know who this is. Yeah, it's Zelda. We knew it was Zelda already. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, it's perpetual twilight. Or is perpetual twilight really all that bad? Idiot. Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is that? Why indeed? You tell me. Ehehe. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. You must leave here quickly. Alright, we now know about the land covered in Twilight. Yeah. This is like 18 minutes in, and it took us, we barely have gotten through some of this. Now, not that way, the guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Ehehe. Well, do you understand why we are here? I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Ehe, do you want to save him? Well, in that case, little Midna will be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back? Take a little time and give it some thought. Hee hee hee. I know in the beginning of this game she acts like a manipulative bitch, but she has her own reasons for doing so. There's a reason why she acts the way she does early in the game, but she gets a lot better. As time goes on, she gets a lot better. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? Ehehe. See you later. She says see you later, but but right here, if I just run right here, she comes right back. So what's next? Ehehe. Did you really think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight, like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, that'll depend on your actions. Because you never can trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and shield that'll suit me. You understand me, don't you? Ehehehe. So, what do you plan to do while you're here dwindling? The twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. Damn. But yeah, so I'm going ahead and attack this thing. These are like these are the monsters that have been stealing all the kids. It's really weird. These things are really weird. I know that. And some of the kids are obviously they're in Twilight. They're in the Twilight realm. Some of them are in the Twilight realm. I actually don't know if all of them are. The reason why is because I've never completed this game, so I don't think I ever got past like the first temple or anything like that. Like, I got to the first temple, I just never beat I didn't beat the game at all. I know. The fact that I call this my favorite Zelda game without completing it really says something. But yeah, I can't even go into my own home. Wait. And I'm just gonna skip all that. So, when you're Wolf Link, you can also talk to animals, which is really nice. And you can still understand what humans say too, which some of the other animals cannot do. So here we are in Ordon Village again. Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Yeah, so essentially what happened, for those who don't know, is while we were gone in the Twilight Realm, all the children in Ordon Village, they were all kidnapped by these monsters, and we don't 100% know what has happened. Now, one thing, so if you try to come over here, so you can try to come over here and dig into here. This actually leads into this house. This becomes important a little bit later, but yeah. Here's where you also learn that you can talk to the more about the animals. So, for instance, I like this dialogue right here that this chicken gives us. To be a wolf on a night when the moon rides high, beautiful. Tell me, is your true form a human who is not currently in the town? Nah, just teasing. You're lucky. Yeah, I just like how it just knows, and then it backtracks because it's joking. But what you want to do is, so you want to come around here. Let me just, so they're talking about the shield. We're not gonna turn on our senses. I don't know why I did that. You want to kind of really slowly prop your way up here, so that you can hear what they're saying. Then they see you, and then they run from you. It's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? It basically told us that there's a shield in that house. Look at all that open. Look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. So we should jump up there, but from where? Now, once I come over here, monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her, and take this. It's Beth's father. Calls a hawk and throws it at us. But you can easily avoid the hawk. Just run away. There's no more hawk. However, if he does spot you again, he will continue to throw the hawk at you. You can also talk to his cat. Well, were you attacked by a hawk? You're no match for him. I'm sorry, that person calling the hawk is my master's husband. You could sneak up on him from behind and scare him. Meow. Then right here is where we want to scare him. So you want to come up here, and we can jump right here. Sup, man? Whoa. Oh, yeah, you can also howl too, which I think is really cool. Wait, hold up. Did that do what I think it did? Wait, hold up. Let's do this. It sounds like I think it's Epona's song. No, it's the Hawk song, sorry. Oh my goodness, there we go. But yeah, you can do that to replicate the hawk grass. So you're Steve-O, right? Sorry about giving you so much trouble before. I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes to obey anyone who blows a reed. How sad. Your voice, it sounded just like a reed. That's why I flew down. I'll tell you what, next time, call me like that when you need something. Who knows, I might be able to help you out. Anyways, let's go back to Midna. Come on, come over here and get in here. And so you want to come through here. Midna, let me jump up, get me up here. And then you just want to hit this a couple times. There's the shield. Oh, you got the Ordon shield. It looked kind of cheap. Well, damn. Alright, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. Man, she's so demanding. We are her slave. What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. Yeah, so Russell has been injured pretty bad. His injuries are actually worse. Once we return to human and we come back here, he looks so much worse. But yeah, so we kind of want to do is when he's not looking, sneak up through here. Now she will probably spot you, or well, she'll get close to it, but essentially you want to come back into here, and the sword will go on ahead and be in here. But yeah, if Russell detects you, he will try to attack you unless you run away from him. You got the Ordon sword. Alright, so now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you're concreted. Alright, no more detours. I'm gonna take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods. Yep, and she's gonna basically tell us how we can be transformed to our former shape. But anyways, I'm going to end off this episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like on it. And if this happens to be the first video that you see by me, please do consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.